Today marks 1,200 days since the attack on the U.S. Capitol. 1,200. It has led to the largest criminal probe and prosecution in U.S. history, and it's still ongoing. As CBS's Scott MacFarlane reports, one notorious and unsettling mystery remains.
It might have been the most photographed crime in American history. But 3 years later, one particularly troubling image has yet to come into focus.
You'd like to have an answer to that question?
I'd love to have an answer, but we can't find it out so far.
The people who constructed the gallows on the west front of the Capitol on January 6th have never been identified, amid a mob chanting to hang some political leaders. Eleanor Holmes Norton represents Washington, D.C. in the U.S. House.
It has special meaning in the District of Columbia because this is a black and brown city. So when you see gallows here, where in fact people in years gone by were in fact hanged, it has very special meaning.
CBS News has obtained new video showing people moving pieces into place before dawn. A new report from a congressional subcommittee says the construction began before 7 a.m. with the crossbeam and a neon orange noose added just after the rioters attacked the Capitol at 1 p.m. CBS News has learned the rope was cut and tossed down after the riot and recovered by an international journalist who turned it over to the FBI. Jane Campbell of the U.S. Capitol Historical Society says it's an image that is now seared into history.
The images of terror at times when our country is in its worst moments stick with us.
Though that mystery remains, the Department of Justice and the FBI have found more than 1,350 people they believe were part of the January 6th attack, with hundreds more arrests still possible. Scott MacFarlane, CBS News, the Capitol.